It's kind of common knowledge in today's world to know that a lot of your actions mean a lot more than they used to. In a world where everybody has a computer in their pocket that also just so happens to be a camera, can be used to record you and possibly ruin your life, as we've seen with numerous situations. Which is why it's important to carry yourself to the best of your ability. This guy failed to do that and has lost his job at a law firm because he took off a woman's wig for the shits and giggles. So without further ado, let's get into this video.
Sir, for what fucking reason? For what reason? For what reason did you take my wig off? Because what made you think that was the good thing to do? What made you think that was the good thing to do?
Please.
For what? For what? Why did you do that? What makes you think that that's okay? Is that funny? Is that funny?
Apologize.
You don't even fucking know me.
No,
Do you hit women or something?
Please.
Why did you take my wig off and keep walking?
There's no reason. Just
For what, sir? Why?
Can you just pause and leave?
Why?
Just say it.
Why did you take my wig off and just walk away?
Please.
Because what? Why?
Please.
Nah, have a nice one. Have a nice day. You're nice as fuck. Him, he needs somebody to beat his fucking ass. I'm dead ass.
So yeah, the internet did its thing in a very splendid way possible, and I can't really blame them for it. You might question, why did we normalize this thing where we have people lose their jobs over anything they do? And I agree, sometimes it can be overboard and we overdo it sometimes with social media. But here's the thing, I do think if you're a racist or bigoted person in any way, you should be able to make money, put food on the table for your family, of course, because I mean, in the end of the day, the world is supposed to have people that have different viewpoints and stuff, even if those are widely disliked. But where I draw the line is where you're harassing people. If you're harassing somebody, calling them the hard R, or if you're doing something like this, it might just be your fault, and you might need that reality check. Cause I mean, you did harass somebody. Like if it was just some tweets you do in your free time, if it was like somebody who did racist tweets, and I'm not saying this guy was racist, but like if somebody was doing racist tweets and stuff and they got fired, it's like you can make the case there. I could agree with that. But if you're out your way doing harassing people, that's just crazy to me. Like, I don't think the woman that was in the City Bike Karen incident should have lost her job, but that was different than this because she was mistaken actually, and the bike was actually hers, and you know, that was a problem that could have been solved like so easily, by the way, but that's besides the point. She shouldn't have lost her job because of falsely being labeled as a Karen before there was any evidence and only a short clip that had without any like real context. But with something like this, you know, do I agree with the idea of encouraging that behavior of calling the law firm over and over and, you know, kind of bugging them? No, but it happened and I'm kind of happy because at the end of the day, we're talking about a guy that did this in New York of all places. I always thought New York was known as the place where you just don't mess with people at all. If you're dumb enough to do this in New York, you kind of get what's coming to you. You also have to take into account the age factor. This guy is at least 23, if I'm not mistaken, because I'm pretty sure the amount of schooling you need to become a lawyer is like 7 years, like you need to get a bachelor's and then 3 years of law school or something like that. So this guy might be 25, possibly, but yeah, youngest maybe 23 or something, I don't know. Please tell me in the comments. But yeah, so this guy is way too old to be doing this. This is stuff I would expect from, if you're white, maybe 19. Since he's a white guy, I'd say 19, I guess. But if it was any other race, which I would not expect it to be any other race, it would be maybe 15 at most. So yeah, like there's not much charitability I can give to this guy at all. Like Like, let's be real. But even if you want to just turn down everything I said in the last minute, one thing is for sure is that he did not apologize in that video at all. He was too coward to do so for whatever reason. I just really don't get, because he just thinks it's completely okay to invade somebody's privacy and, yeah, just harass them. His friend actually was a decent human being, and I hope he contemplated even still being his friend after this happened. But yeah, so by that alone, I say he probably deserves all of this. Even if I was this dude's parent, I would not have charitability. I would still say that, yeah, you probably deserve to lose your job, because let's be real, the real world doesn't care about you in general. So if you already get in the bad graces of a bunch of people on the internet, because, you know, a lot of people do agree with what ended up being the aftermath, then, I mean, you deserve what comes with that. You're not entitled to having the job that you put your all into if you get in the bad graces of people, you know what I mean? Because at that point, it's like, okay, buddy, cope. Go find another job. Go find another law firm to work at if you can. And if not, I mean, you're still going to be able to get a job somewhere out there, but you might have to move out of New York. So yeah, at the end of the day, do establishments really care about who you are as a person outside of work? Not really, but since other people do, they're kind of forced to. So that's what comes with that. F around, you find out. Am I glad this happened? Maybe not, but I'm happy that it did. But yeah, feel free to give me your thoughts. Maybe I'm tripping and maybe I'm just biased because it's a black woman, but feel free to give me your thoughts. Like, dislike, comment, subscribe. There's more stuff I gotta check out, so I'm out. Peace.